LeBron James. Why are we only level 6?
Huh?
You're gonna die, Brian.
Yeah,
We're
cause
only
fucking
level
tell.
6.
I'm level 7.
You're banned. We need to make our way right back to the castle. Go up a little bit, hit the church, then go back down. If there's time. Probably not. Okay. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, you're actually lying. You're actually lying.
What? What am I lying about?
But this demon. You're actually finished.
Back shot. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
These
That
are the
next one, you
consequences of
freaking
the
die.
divine power. Oh, me and Martin went to PetSmart yesterday because I didn't want to like look at the fish and shit. I went to go look at the crickets. I opened the fucking where they're at. Like 5 of them flew out.
Bro. Did the staff catch you?
No,
Bruh.
I did immediately. Then I went to go look at the snakes.
That's actually crazy as hell.
You know, there were at least 200 of them bitches in that fucking cage. What the?
Bro, standing next to him
I backed up.
gives you damage. Regardless.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I think we're on a time limit this time. Since he's blue, you actually have to get next.
You mess with the
Doesn't matter.
You get the tour.
Done. Oh, actually W. Now his fire is turned on. Well, it's not as hot.
But I think that shit was kind of hot.
Yeah, go ahead and kill yourself.
I meant that in a quite literal sense.
It's romance. The music's always playing, everyone's circling around, and no one knows when or if they'll decide to sit down. It's a dating style where people engage in romantic or sexual relationships without the expectation of long-term commitment or exclusivity. With casual dating, you can hang out, go on dates, and maybe even hook up, but without the pressure of commitment or labels. Think of it as the free sample section. You get to taste a bit of everything without buying the whole
Immortality. Not for you though. Only for me. And the Iron Eye.
No, no.
However, the biggest challenge is trying not to catch feelings because sometimes you can't just help but get attached. Rebounds relationship. So, you and your boyfriend of almost 3 years.
Fuck. Let me go check on the beans. Who the fuck is texting me? Ya, déjenla.
Just broke up, and your heart is totally shattered. You can't get out of bed, eat, or even watch the sunset because every single thing reminds you of him. So to get your mind off things, your friends convince you that the only way to get over one man is to simply get under another man, which, in all honesty, is very stupid advice. However, you do this and you can find yourself in another relationship just a few weeks after your emotional roller coaster. You just entered something called a rebound relationship. This is simply when you get into a new romantic relationship shortly after a breakup, like a fresh loaf of bread being plopped into the toaster right after the first slice got burned. The goal of this type of relationship is to distract yourself from the pain, fill that emotional void, or just avoid being single because, let's face it, pizza, for one, get lonely. Instead of taking time to heal, you dive headfirst into something new, hoping it'll act like an emotional superglue to fix all your heartache. However, the sad and harsh reality is that it really works like that. It's like trying to use a band-aid for a broken arm. Sure, you cover the wound, but it won't really heal you. And some prepare your home and cold. American and engineered Sometimes you'll find yourself comparing your new relationship to the old one and just feeling worse. Domestic partnership. You know how sometimes living alone can be very boring and expensive, and you just want to find someone to share bills, have fun, and share the perks of being together without
Yeah, no.
together? If you have ever felt like this, then maybe you would be interested in what is called a domestic partnership. Basically, with this type of relationship, you get all the perks of being together.
Boy, is the bell bearer?
Bills and Netflix passwords.
Yeah, the nigga's just standing there aura farming.
It's like marriage's
Yeah, no, he's not.
Nigga! He was all the way at the back of the fucking hallway.
but still gets many of the same benefits.
Yeah, let's think about what the. Not gonna lie, I'm not fighting that guy.
But since he's the only one that can drop out Mariah's executioner sword and is goaded with this guy. Or just goaded in general.
Spider-Man, why'd you create that guy?
I didn't create that guy. He's talking stupid.
Okay, so you're sitting in a cozy cafe with your partner, sipping on some fancy latte, and you overhear a random couple at the next table talking about their relationship. During this conversation, you hear things like, "We've been together for 5 years, and now we have to get married because, well, it's what comes next." You and your partner glance at each other, chuckle, and think, "No thanks, we'll pass on that." Simply because you're in an anarchist relationship. In your world, there are no rules, no next steps, and definitely no private expectations. You two have created your own unique dynamic and believe that freedom reigns supreme. In this type of relationship, the only thing that really even matters is what you both agree on, and you both reject the traditional relationship rule book and embrace total freedom and individuality. Think of it as a choose-your-own-adventure love story. You're not boxed into societal expectations like monogamy, marriage, or the correct way to define your relationship. Instead, you and your partner decide how to navigate love, commitment, and connection on your own terms. There's also no power imbalance or expectation that one person leads the relationship because decisions are made equally and both partners have equal say in how things unfold. Forget the whole who wears the pants in the relationship. Everyone running around in their own
Use it. You mess with the hawk, you get two.
I'd have accidentally used my weapons. Oh.
What is that? Ooh. Ooh, give me this.
I've mastered legendary armaments. Bro,
What, you do the trophy?
I have no. Just automatically did my thing. I have Tree Seal. And this legendary staff, bro. My guy. I'm meeting it tonight. The wife might let me in the house this time. How far does this go? Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh man. It's wraps. Okay, what do you do?
Oh, this is the rapid fire one. Gabriel, I got the fucking rapid fire bow.
Freak.
You know what? I'm opening the fucking Arizona. Please don't be frozen. Please don't be frozen.
As for Renala's full moon, I don't know how you cast that. I'm not gonna lie.
R2. Or
Never mind.
L2.
I figured it out. R1.
Oh.
Oh! I mean, good.
And I got a fucking crossbow with a switch on it. You know what that means.
We actually have, like, nowhere else to go. And we don't die.
Why the fuck are we coming up here?
I have no idea. I was just following him. Going black to the tree. Bro, I saw some guy playing Balatro. Like, holy, he's a demon.
So that's just like rogue like pokers?
Yes, bro, this guy. That guy I was watching? Well, that guy, he's that guy. How much damage does this do? Yow! Yo, I think I might switch the page. Well, we have to beat a Night Lord with every character anyways, so it don't matter. Where's the... Whatever. Need to heal my MP, FP.
It couldn't possibly be the fucking nameless king, could it?
You're actually done.
We're fighting fucking three sentinels.
Nice. Do they weak against holy?
Isn't that what they do?
Oh, you're right. The freak is holy weak against madness.
Man, this.
Pay attention to me. Hopefully I got that kill. That would be great.
Okay, I'm shooting the big one.
Wait, what if I throw Renala's move? Oh! Lowered HP, I mean defense.
Damn it. Wait, Draconic Tree Sentinel. Would Dragon Wound Grease work on him?
I have no idea. Renala's moon is very great. If only I was mage, I would be able to recover my FP just by doing it. Actual dead man.
Oh, I'm gonna start attacking this nigga.
What the hell, Helen? Not supposed to hit him. Mortality frames. They'll be not cracking down on me, because that would suck. Ooh!
Can you give me more XP?
Periodical, then blade. Let's go. Where is ping going? Pinga, pinga, pinga. Through
Look
there.
over here you go.
Blood. Where the freak did you get this from?
You dropped it.
Appreciate you.
Now suck it.
Yeah, it's a.
Oh shit, I fell. Oh! That was all controller good.
Nah, you suck.
My ass actually lost the level from that shit. I'm so cooked. Okay, I got my level back. You're not like me. You're not like. That nigga's gonna be in Mexico?
Oh,
Kendrick Lamar.
Wait, don't move.
Oh
Oh,
shit,
never
my
mind.
bad.
Go. That boy was not here yet. Keep them over here. Oh, they're actually chasing me, so. Good. I don't think that's pretty good at all. Why was I the first target on the list? I don't think there's actually a golden spot for these two.
It could be in the anus.
Nah, it would have been on the head. Should be on the head. I thought you couldn't step in these grass. I have no flask. Oh!
How to?
Healed me.
I didn't pull out my blicky. Bruh. I'm trying to dodge them my way out of that bitch. Vente para allá. Espérate. Hazte para allá. Hazte para allá. Ve con Dominic. Ve con Dominic. Had to do it. You mess with the hawk, you get the tour.
No way. I was backed up far away.
Don't move, faggot.
Dude, he's so low.
I'm immortal, slut. He did that shit 3 times, bruh. Deja ahí. Ve, para allá. Ve. Dámelo. Fucking moth. Playing with my little Kuma. Fucking bitch. Don't worry, Pookie. You mess with the hawk, you get the tour.
Yo, I had no way. We're actually silk.
Do it, Iron Eye! Shoot the arrow!
On the Grey Mountain, during my time in the army, Fort Eustis, Virginia, on my way home from Denver, Colorado, for Christmas, I saw her sitting across from me and slightly behind me. Honestly, I didn't pay much attention to her at first, but my buddy, next to her, did. After getting shot down at Kansas for the next day and a half, we finally got off the bus. Shortly thereafter, she came over and sat next to me, and we started talking. After that, we got split up, put on different buses, and I ended up getting her number. Then the bus stopped in St. Louis.
Oh man,
Right before the entrance.
I know she did not just do that to him. Oh,
15 minutes later, I never heard from her again.
oh,
I found out the bus to Denver was
He messed with the hawk.
wasn't going
that's
And he got
actually
the two.
crazy.
She hurried over to the ticket counter and had my ticket changed to Des Moines, Iowa, where she was going, so I wouldn't be trapped in St. Louis for 2 days. We spent the next 4 days getting to know each other, then I continued home. We had a long-distance relationship for about 6 months until I came home permanently, by which time she had moved to Denver and rented an apartment. We got married 3 years later and have been together 10 years total. Story 3. After 4 years of no dating following a crushing breakup, a mutual friend called my attention that she was into me. I was oblivious. I didn't know her very well, but I was ready to try again. I wasn't even sure I was very attracted to her, but I figured it couldn't hurt to go out on a date with a nice girl. We hit it off. She's pretty shy, which is why she said she had never had the courage to try to talk to me. During the course of the first date, I'm slowly realizing she's amazing. Many years later, now we have 2 kids, and there's just a lot of love in our lives. Story 4. At a garage sale. Well, technically my mom's garage sale. My father was a hoarder, but not of old newspapers or glass bottles or garbage. He hoarded consumer goods. Tools, CDs, home improvement stuff, camping gear, hunting and fishing stuff. The man had piles and piles of it stuffed in his home. Most of it pretty high quality, and all bought on clearance. The old man was a sucker for a deal, even if he didn't have a use for it. After he passed away, it fell to us to figure out what to do with a stock of overstocked goods large enough to open a store. So we sold it at rock-bottom prices in the front yard, as is tradition. It was a miserably hot summer's day. My mom requested that I come over and help because the house was on a well-trafficked street and the sheer volume of stuff meant that there would be a ton of people. She was right. There had been a zillion people the day before, and though we sold a lot of stuff, there was much more yet to go. And this day I put up an ad on Craigslist. And it was even busier. It was a long day of haggling with strangers, but at the end of the day, we'd sold up to 90% of the load, and we were just getting ready to close up and celebrate our success with pizza. Then this car pulls up, and out hops this gorgeous girl. She starts poking around in the CDs first, finds a couple she loves, then waves me over and starts asking about some she's unfamiliar with. Think she thought that, since she'd found a few things she liked, the stuff she hadn't heard might be in the same vein, not knowing it was purchased indiscriminately from bargain bins all over town. I answer best I can. I hadn't heard most of them, but I was able to steer her to a couple she might enjoy. We kept chatting, and I sort of showed her around, in between helping other people who kept showing up. There was definitely an instant attraction, and some really great conversation. She had to get going, so I made her a sweetheart deal on the stuff and helped her to her car. She got in and drove away, and then I realized I hadn't gotten her number. My brother and my neighbor had a field day at my stupidity, but she told me where she worked.
Alright, Cooper, you choose what character I play.
And she told me the days she was
No.
scheduled for.
Yes.
So I did something very
No.
unusual for me.
Yes!
I pursued
No.
Friday afternoon.
Yes!
Over from my office and asked
No.
to sit in her section.
Why not?
Food was terrible, but
No.
we'd stop and chat as long as it wasn't busy, and I caught her admiring a few times. So, on my 3rd visit, I told her I'd love to see more of her and ask for her help.
What?
10 years, a marriage, and a child, and we're still head over heels for each other. I guess I owe my dad for the posthumous hookup. Story 5. I've known this girl for a decade now, which I have had a crush on for the longest time. Just recently, in a drunken state, she confessed she's been in love with me for years, and yet every time the topic has come up about relationship...
One thing I'm certain of is that you're evil. Thank you for crafting this sword for me.
And ask her out. I've never been so scared in all my life. Pray for me. Update 1. I decided to send her a link to the thread for a topic starter, then, like an awkward cliche, continued to ask her out over Messenger. Her reply was for me to wait until she was properly woken up and have cuddles from her cat. Now, we play the try not to have a panic attack while waiting game. I'll update you guys again in a few hours. Update 2. It's a complete role reversal. She's now worried about what if it doesn't work out. She wants to talk in person now. Hopefully we can hash it out today. Final update, we're all going to be left in suspense. Due to crappy luck, our talk won't be happening until the weekend. I might make a post about it on Reddit somewhere after it's ended with the final verdict, but until then, we wait. Another update. We finally managed to get a day off work and meet up. The talk mostly consisted of us going around in circles, so to cut a very long story short, she didn't want to say yes because of the fact that she's ultimately scared that nothing will change between us. She's scared that if the relationship doesn't work out, it will end up ruining our friendship, and I'll just be like another one of her exes. However, she didn't say no either, so I might still have a chance. Thank you for all of the support. I've never felt so determined, and it's all because of you guys. Story 6. The thing with introverts is, it's difficult to keep conversation going. Until, that is, you find this one subject that they're most passionate about. It's not long ago I shared how I met my husband. He's the introvert. He kept coming into the bar I worked, and I kept asking him questions trying to get a conversation going. But I kept hitting a wall. It didn't stop me from trying, though. It confuses me to think back on because I was also very annoyed with him. But anyway, after asking about so many things, I finally, on day 4, asked him about books. And the boy never shut his mouth after. So, to all the introverts out there, asking questions is difficult, but you're all passionate about something, whatever it is. Lead the conversation towards that one subject that you feel confident talking about. Then all the rest will come so much more easily. I can't believe my husband didn't ask, so, do you read any books? Who's your favorite author? When he's so passionate about them. For 4 days, all we did was me, question, him, answer, me, question, story 7. I met her at a gaming club. I was playing Dungeons & Dragons. She was hanging out with the MTG crowd. She caught my eye from afar, but being an introvert, I never went up to her. All my social energy was being spent on the D&D, and I had none left to leave my close friend group and greet someone new. If there's one hobby you can do while being solitary, it's writing. I got to talking with some of the people on the local forums, and one of them turned out to be her. She invited me to a write-in with a bunch of locals. I didn't really want to go out, but now this girl I liked was directly inviting me, so I couldn't say no. We became buddies on this website for the next couple of years, and started hanging out outside of that. We spent many nights during her senior year of college hanging out at
Sí.
her apartment, watching various shows and writing together.
¿Ustedes están hirviendo los frijoles?
Away, and we slowly lost
Okay.
contact.
¿Ya están?
Fast forward 4 years.
Okay.
I'm still single and a semi-regular poster on r/foreveralone, and resigned to living single for the rest of my life. She pops up on Facebook again. We've been Facebook friends.
Yo me espera.
Where some saw pickle, we saw masterpiece. A side smasher with Grillo's pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a pickle-rita slush with pickle flavor bubbles. It's called the Big Grill Meal, and it's a word of mine.
I got a stone sword key.
Trillions of signals to reach audiences at the right time and place, delivering the results all marketers chase. Make media magic.
This video is made possible by Squarespace. For anyone who's ever wanted to open an online store and grow their brand, but don't want to deal with the hassle of having to figure out how to design a website or manage payments, Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for you to do just that. Squarespace offers a variety of professionally designed and customizable website templates that can help you achieve the goals just suited to your business. And speaking of business, Squarespace Payments makes it easy to manage your payments and gives your customers more payment options. And you can track your payments, inventory, and more through the Squarespace app. In addition to that, Squarespace helps you keep track of your invoices with their all-in-one online invoicing system, which allows you to simplify your workflow and keep your stuff organized. And the best part is, start a YouTube channel with tutorial videos to help assist you on your website building journey. If you're interested in trying this out, check out the link in the description, and when you're ready, squarespace.com/Emirichu and use code Emirichu to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Welcome to another episode of Hot Food Takes. And I figured this was the perfect group of people because we have Miss Demon Dice representing the South. Hi, I'm White. We got Snap representing the Midwest. Oh my God. We got Maylene, our boss, representing NorCal. And I will be representing SoCal. Okay, starting off, I know people are going to ask this, so let's just get it out of the way really quick.
We should go here.
Boneless. What? What? Here's the thing. I feel like a savage when there's a bone in there. Now here's that's what makes it taste good. Oh, but if I use a knife to like take
Well,
the
Brian,
meat off the
no.
bone, then I would prefer bone.
You.
No?
But I don't want to eat it off the bone. Why? Because there's like I don't
For
know
you.
veins and tendons like or the
Nowhere.
Yeah, see all that.
We're gonna go attack that glintstone bastard.
Cartilage cap, who eats that?
You like it or not?
Okay.
You savage me. Yes. Like your bone mincing. She's not just bone in, she's bone marrow. Let me split it out and look at the eye. I do love that. We've all been living in Japan for quite some time now. What is one thing that you really miss from America that is not as easily accessible in cereal?
Bro.
The octopus left.
Every single day. It's like, listen, you know what? I'm gonna admit this, and I'm not happy about it. Actually, I'll admit, I'm ashamed. You wanna know how much I had to pay for a box of Honey Bunches of Wolves? $5,000. You know what? Not Honey Bunches, bro. Not Honey Bunches. They sell Lucky Charms. It's like, okay. You couldn't wait till you like visited the States and bought that for? The Honey Bunches are I really like this. Side note, do you guys ever see your freckles on your arm and you think of because that makes me want to I don't like it. Get off of my get off of the door. It's like cookies. Serious on the corner. Eat the cookie first because you eat it first, you put it in the milk, and you eat it in the milk and it's sweet. It's sweet cookie milk. I like special taste in yogurt. Shut
Nigga, where the fuck you got that from?
Oh
You know
no.
what? Fortnite.
It's like cardboard. Yeah, it's more often cardboard. It literally makes you hate everything. One thing that I miss is sandwiches, like real sandwiches. Wait,
Damn it.
Fuck, I'm taking my answer. I miss subs. I miss subs. You spent 5,000 yen on cereal. It's a big box. Single good sub place in Tokyo that I found that does it the way that America does. No. Why don't they do big subs here? I don't know. They have the materials. I don't.
Let's go.
Sandwiches aren't really a thing.
I'm going.
You get like Subway and that's it.
Ah, get up on!
Really a real sub place. Yeah. You go, I mean, you go to whatever deli or cafe that is available in Japan. I'd like a
This is Randy's Dark Moon.
this tiny little triangle.
Oh.
Plate with like tamago. I would say yes. For a half a sub that tastes like shit. I want a full American. There's barbecue sandwiches with Philly cheesesteak, meatball sub, etc. That's awesome. All that shit is fun. But what I'm talking about is like 12-foot long pastrami, salami, chicken, turkey, the ham. Don't forget. Why is cheese so big? Why is cheese disgusting? It's not very good. Back in the States, like every time I would celebrate Christmas and my friends and I would eat for it. And it was pretty easy to go to your local grocery store, you're selecting your taste and cheeses, and get like a little honey bracelet together. Easy peasy. Beautiful. You know how hard it is to make those basic charcuterie boards in Japan? You'd be like a millionaire. They're expensive. Is it because like most cheese has to be imported? I think it's also because like cheese is often consumed here. I feel like there's a lot of cheese here. Really? Why? It makes me sick though. Everyone's like this is awesome. Anyone? For me, I'm white. You I'm white, baby. I'm white. I'm white. What did you say? It's cheese, butter, fatty milk. I want to go on my dairy allergy, Maylene. Oh, but it's good. It's fine. I still would ignore a milk allergy. You know, if I can keep eating cheese.
I mean, you do that. That's true. Lactate. You don't real. Lactate. Wait, what did you say? I love lactating. Maybe I'm sorry. Sorry, no. I'm from Wisconsin. We don't have that hippie bullshit. Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin. So like the lactate must be extra painful for you, isn't it? I'd actually listen. Every single day I wake up and I'm this close.
Freaking trolls, man.
When you hire us, you're not just getting a firm that has consistently recovered record-setting verdicts and settlements. You are getting a law firm.
First of all, the real question everybody's wondering right now. Best
Bruh.
Whataburger. No. Whataburger has the best chicken. Not Touchdown.
Take one of three. Fortnite!
Yo, they threw that directly at me, man. Bro, I think this is a lost cause.
The hell it is. Fire breathing!
Your best.
I didn't miss. He just got me before fucking did that shit.
That sounds like that would slap my ass off.
Damn it.
What's something that you don't like that seems to be universally loved?
Those stupid trolls every single time.
I don't love pizza. I won't go out of my way. You don't even like a good little margarita pizza? Okay, once a year.
Oh!
No, I won't go out of my way. There's just so much to eat. Why would you? Have you ever had deep dish pizza? Have you had deep dish? Okay, yeah, I have. You want too much.
Yeah, bro.
New York slice or Chicago deep dish? What? That was bad. What about what? I like a good deep dish. Just too much. That's one of the things I can only have once a year. But on any given day,
You totally got him, Brian. Holy.
that's my high school years, honestly, were like doing my homework, like a glass of milk and some chips or
Oh, man. We're so cooked.
Oh man, you're lesbian. Hey, that's.
I don't like. You know Chips Ahoy fans? Did you guys eat Muddy Buddies? What are Muddy Buddies? Like Chex? Oh, they Puppy Chow. Puppy Chow. Oh, Puppy Chow, baby. Is it only called Puppy Chow in the Midwest? Hold on. I remember actually not too long ago, somebody had texted me saying, "Have you ever had Puppy Chow?" And I was like dog food? I was like, what do you mean? I typed in Muddy Buddies and Puppy Chow came up. Oh wow. Why? It's called Monkey Munch. Also, Muddy Munch. Weird. When I was in high school, they called it Monkey Munch, and I'm like, no, it's right. It is cute.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I have a question.
PK Fire.
You go to the buffet, you hang out your outfit. What the? You need to play out your outfit. What do you want? Oh, so you have space. Yeah. Great pants. I was like, who are you trying to impress with a buffet meal? I don't like any all-you-can-eat situation. It just stresses me out. It's kind of like with all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-drink. Like, you're not less than the quality because it's overall, the main reason why I'm not really into buffets is I find it to be extremely unfair.
Brian, I'm actually cooked.
That's like
See you on the flip side.
someone can literally put their hand in. No, that makes sense.
Oh!
No. I miss good people. Shut up! I'll take back everything I miss. I miss pickles. I know. What? You drink? Yes. You don't. You don't drink it. I mean, I'll sip it. I'll chug it. I do. Oh. My hot take. Every next one, every week,
It's over, Brian. We lost.
Fortnite!
No!
Your mother did not raise a quitter.
Yes, she did.
Alright, put her on the mic right now.
chicken and broth Like
Yeah.
Kitty,
lettuce
dámelo.
things she'd buy from the store. They were delicious.
Deja ahí.
They used to chicken, broccoli, and cheese, and like every Thursday we'd have them or something like that. Yeah, it was amazing. I was like, wow, I found it as an adult. Let's eat it. And it was so bad. It's kind of like, you know how like I'm not gonna say Lunchables, but I think we can all agree Lunchables did not age well. What? I like cheese, but Lunchables. You like chicken? Lunchables is good. I like the cheese is so bad in those. It's a snack though. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just like, I'm not eating it expecting to be the cheese I want to go was like, my ass are going. What the? Like, she was a stuff over. I'm like, let her cook. I understand where she's coming. You guys have the heatable like dinners? Oh, dinner? Hot Pockets? No, it was not Hot Pockets. And they have like the penguin. Kid cuisine. I want a frozen dinner. Oh my god, the brownies in those! Brownie crap! Brownie slap.
Sing for me, slave.
We have the Salisbury steak. I did like Salisbury steak.
If I could begin to how you think of me, I could do my...
Yo! Bro actually started hitting.
What the fuck is that spell?
I have no idea.
Hey, cast a spell.
Guess the spell that makes my teeth bigger.
Bro, you could have seen my
Whoa.
brain before I started to sing. It was straight up like, I was looking through a fucking album rack, and I was like, which one shall we play today?
You shall be rectified for which you stand.
You know what? Don't back away now. How did he get a cage match with this nigga?
Whoa! It's all over, Brian. Freaking over, man. Let me die. Oh man, Brian. Gotta live much longer.
Oh.
No freaking way, man. Don't do it. Don't do it! Kill him, Commander, now! Thank you.
Fucking bitch.